LeBron James has called out the hypocrisy of conservative media after Laura Ingraham of Fox News defended recent comments from NFL star Drew Brees. Meanwhile, she went after LeBron James for having an opinion on politics. Now, let me first show you what sparked all of this. So this is a clip from Yahoo Finance. They had an interview with Drew Brees, and here's what he said.
Everyone is looking back now at Kaepernick's protests from a few years ago, and obviously they were always about police brutality, and now it's coming back to the fore, and a lot of people expect that we will see players kneeling again if and when the NFL season starts. I'm curious how you think the NFL will and should respond to that, and of course, you're such a leader in the league. What is your responsibility as a leader in times like this for the rest of your teammates and players in the league?
Well, I will never agree with anybody disrespecting the flag of the United States of America or our country. Let me just tell you what I see or what I feel when the national anthem is played and when I look at the flag of the United States. I envision my two grandfathers who fought for this country during World War II, one in the Army and one in the Marine Corps, both risking their lives to protect our country and to try to make our country and this world a better place. So every time I stand with my hand over my heart, looking at that flag and singing the national anthem, that's what I think about. And in many cases, it brings me to tears, thinking about all that has been sacrificed, not just those in the military, but for that matter, those throughout the civil rights movements of the 60s, and everyone and all that has been endured by so many people up until this point. And is everything right with our country right now? No, it's not. We still have a long way to go. But I think what you do by standing there and showing respect to the flag with your hand over your heart is it shows unity. It shows that we are all in this together. We can all do better, and that we are all part of the solution.
All right. I mean, this speaks for itself. The whole point of kneeling, of Kaepernick kneeling, was in the question. It's not about protesting the flag or disrespecting the flag, but regardless of the whole point of it being in the question, Drew Brees still goes to saying, I will never agree with anybody disrespecting the flag. It has nothing to do with the friggin' flag. Now, before I get to LeBron James and his response to that, I want to first show you just the kind of hypocrisy that goes on when it comes to conservative media. So here you see a recent article here from National Review. Protesting works, rioting doesn't. Okay, so National Review, they're good with protesting. Colin Kaepernick should drop the silly national anthem protest and get to work. Showing you there is no consistency here. No matter what you do, if you are standing up for the rights of individuals, they're going to come after you, regardless. So protest all you want. Go out in the streets. Regardless of what you do, they're going to attack you. Now, LeBron James replied to this, saying, wow, man, is it still surprising at this point? Sure isn't. You literally still don't understand why Cap was kneeling on one knee. Has absolutely nothing to do with the disrespect of the flag and our soldiers who keep our land free. My father-in-law was one of those. Now, this has evolved into this clip. So Laura Ingraham, she was out, I think this was last night, on Fox News, basically defending Drew Brees. But I forget which clip is first, one or the other, but basically it's going to show you the total different approach here when it comes to how she treated LeBron James compared to how she's treating Drew Brees. Watch this.
It's always unwise to seek political advice from someone who gets paid $100 million a year to bounce a ball. Oh, and LeBron and Kevin, you're great players, but no one voted for you. Millions elected Trump to be their coach. So keep the political commentary to yourself, or as someone once said, shut up and dribble.
Well, he's allowed to have his view about what kneeling and the flag means to him. I mean, he's a person. He has some worth, I would imagine. I mean, this is beyond football, though. This is totalitarian conduct. This is Stalinist. And by the way, on the streets of New Orleans, we're looking at live pictures. They're shouting, F Drew Brees. Wow. That's what this moment has done to the beautiful team spirit of the New Orleans Saints.
He's a great Christian man.
Okay. That last piece just cracks me up. He's a great Christian man. But anyways, you see the hypocrisy here. It's clear as day. When it comes to LeBron James and Kevin Durant doing or saying what they want to say, it's off limits. They can't do that. They shouldn't be doing that. It's not their wheelhouse. They're in sports. They should work. When it comes to Drew Brees, I mean, he's got a right to say what he has to say. He has a voice. He has a platform. And just to be clear here, of course, Drew Brees can say whatever the hell he wants to say. I have nothing against him coming out and saying whatever he wants to say. I can disagree with him, but of course he's allowed to say what he can say, just as LeBron James can come out and say what he wants to say. So I don't take that position the way that the conservative media takes it. We don't care. If you want to say what you want to say, you can say it. Doesn't mean we agree with you. Now, LeBron James comes out replying, saying, if you still haven't figured out why the protesting is going on, why we're acting as we are is because we are simply effing tired of this treatment right here. Can we break it down for you any simpler than this right here? And to my people, don't worry. I won't stop until I see change. So here you go, LeBron James tweeting this out, sharing this hypocrisy. And it isn't just LeBron James discussing this. Mike Evans, an NFL player, and others are ripping Laura Ingraham for defending Drew Brees, but telling LeBron James to shut up and dribble. And just to be super fair here, a day after Drew Brees made those comments, he came out and apologized, saying, I would like to apologize to my friends, teammates, the city of New Orleans, the black community, NFL community, and anyone I hurt with my comments yesterday. So he gave an apology for whatever it's worth, but there. The main point here, though, being the hypocrisy of conservative media to basically their view is completely dependent on what you're saying. So if they agree with what you're saying, oh, it's perfectly fine to have a voice. Yes, you have a platform, speak out. If they don't agree with what you're saying, oh, he should shut up and dribble. This isn't your wheelhouse. Get out of the way. I mean, the hypocrisy really, when it comes to conservative media, is just endless.